Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team he once battled. Adams said, "I won that 2014 series. Zach Randolph punched me in the face, and he couldn't play Game 7. So I claimed that victory." And Kevin, Adams took that punch and didn't react, but his jaw was so sore he couldn't eat much else. He said, "I was mad because I love food." Well, so do I. Back to you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The wings set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Konchar in at the shooting guard position.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now here's Morant. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Clock at 6, and there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Morant outside. Rebound collected by LaVine. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Now here's Morant. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And Jackson gets it to go.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's DeRozan. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Morant against Caruso. It's deflected. They get it back. And the Grizzlies call their first timeout of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Jackson. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make. And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Kept alive. And it's Vucevic missing.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Passes to Concho. Taken away by Williams. Caruso kicks to Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Now here's Jones. He had 15 points last outing. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Brooks. Adams down low. Vucevic on him, and Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Brooks.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
DeRozan against Brooks. And it's DeRozan missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Concho. Adams with the screen on DeRozan. On the wing, Jackson fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now Jones, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Left side, DeRozan, the tray, and Jones pulls it down.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count that bucket. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
Here's Williams. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Brooks against DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in for Concho. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Levine.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And stolen by Drummond. To the paint, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's
what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bulls trail by 3. Gets the pass to Green. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Green, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. That evens the score.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Jones for 3, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they...
The previous play is under review.
Get off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Bulls trail by 3. Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Ja Morant's injury. David, any news there?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dragic is out there with White. Then there's Bradley, and it's Green, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now here's Green, back to White. Takes the 13-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Tony Bradley. And Levine subbed in for Green. Now here's Morant. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 3. And LaVine, here we go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Konchar, the pass to Jackson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Dragic with a wide open look. And it's LaVine that time. On the assist by Dragic. LaVine's got 5 now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And DeRozan kicks to White. In the corner, it's LaVine. Again, LaVine missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
At the line for Memphis, John Konchar. At the line for 1.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozan with the flush.
Jackson against Williams. Jackson passes to Adams. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan leading the charge. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Conchal. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosumu's checked in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
Now here's Dosumu. Brooks covering. DeRozan on the wing. Chicago again turning it over. Clark has checked in for Memphis. Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Jones. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Clark. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Bulls making a change here as well. Javonte Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's the drive. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Dosumu.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Caruso against Jones. 44 seconds left in the first half, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Caruso, the pass to Dosumu. Caruso kicks to Williams. Back to Caruso. Jones looking for an opening. Over to the left wing. Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Williams. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Tony Bradley.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. 12 seconds left in the first half. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Aldama. And here's Brooks from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first half. Memphis out in front. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Grizzlies.
Well, just my unbiased opinion as someone who averaged a double-double. If you control the glass, you control the game. That's what they're doing right now.
Hold on. So you're reminding us of your numbers? Stunning.
No, I was just trying to tell you that 45, 22, and 6 blocks. Average.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. And that'll be his third foul so far. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for the Bulls. Morant against Caruso. And it's Morant missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
The pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Memphis.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Caruso finds Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. DeRozan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Caruso against Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
The Bulls making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Players with this type of athleticism have Zach LaVine. Historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
White, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young, but there's still tons of upside to be had.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And White kicks to Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Outside for Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
White dishes to Bradley. Here he goes. Back to White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Bradley. Passes it to Drummond. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Conchar, the pass to Williams. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's the screen. Jones for 3, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bulls trail by 18. Here's White. No good with the layup. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Conchar. Alex Caruso is checked in for Chicago.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Drummond. Brooks grabs the board. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Takes the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Jones finds Clark. And again, Memphis no good. And here is Dosunmu. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Drummond. Off with the layup. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dragic. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Brooks misses. Bulls trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Morant, and DeRozan sends it back. Levine with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Levine. Here's Williams. Here's DeRozan. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant surveying the D. The drive by Jackson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Such a forceful drive by Jackson Jr. Defense doesn't want to get in his way.
Timeout call, the Bulls.
Put my heart before the bad work I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young at that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Richer than the
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Golden State Warriors. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Bucks are one of the league's powerhouses, and you ask Giannis, and they're not going anywhere. He said, quote, "We're going to do this for a long time, the next 5, 10 years, whatever the case may be." Drew Holiday said, quote, "There's going to be consistency building together over the years." Brian, there are no signs of letting up.
None. Thanks, Allie. Here's a look at some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Bucks, at forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. Holiday and Allen are at guard form, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them, because obviously it is all about Giannis, and the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Curry. They get the rebound. On the wing, Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Off the left rim and out. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. The three. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Outside Holiday for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A nice three-point shot there. You just knew Holiday wanted to even the score.
Holiday against Curry. Pass to Thompson on the wing. Green. Outside Curry. Wiggins with it. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Holiday passes to Lopez. And the shot goes down.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Now here's Looney. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence.
Well, I think for Golden State, this season has been a series of one frustrating night after another, on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Milwaukee. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. He knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
I just love the ball movement.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins. In transition. Looney finds Curry. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Thompson left side. There's the triple. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Outside Kuminga. And he buries his first look.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
The Bucks trail. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ingles. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The length of Wiggins helping him out. They're able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Carter. And another three for Milwaukee.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Poole against Carter. And that one's good. Poole.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Poole. Got a piece of it.
How about the reach from Portis there?
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the middle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Thompson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 9 points.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Bucks on top, up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. Drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
On the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Kuminga in at the 3.
And Ibaka showing you all of the length that he has there that time with the jam.
Here's Kuminga following the score by Milwaukee. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Middleton passes to Ibaka. On the wing, Connaughton. 8 points in his last time out. Curry against Holiday. Down low. Goes up. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Now here's Holiday. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Middleton against Kuminga. Second chance shot, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Ibaka is such a tough matchup with that length and that kind of height. He's tough not to foul.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews checked in. DiVincenzo on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Holiday against Curry. Here's Matthews. Lopez, the screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Allen, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Holiday against Curry. Pass to Matthews. Here's Lopez. He's off on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now here's Allen. 13 points in the win against Utah. From deep. Here's Moody. Pass to Green. Outside, Green. This one for 3. Kept alive. Out to DiVincenzo. Another shot. Curry finds Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. Thompson, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. Poole from long range. And the Warriors with another 3. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
The kick out to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
Getting Wiggins something in the catch and shoot, that's just good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm.
Green against Middleton. Pass to Matthews. And here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
To the paint. And the basket by Looney. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he makes it. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Poole just going right through contact. I mean, this guy is getting better and better.
To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome. How far down the road would you guys... Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Now here's Middleton. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Holiday, Curry with the block.
And that's great defensive awareness from Stephen. He sees that shot coming, and he hustles over to get a hand on it.
Wiggins against Middleton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Grant, I guess, for the Bucks. Hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. He came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And, B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for Middleton. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiseman's checked in. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's Thompson. Fires from deep. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Hill against Curry. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Nice job of running that pick and roll to perfection. Hill pretty good at cutting passes through the defense.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
There's the 3. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
The physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many. Got to give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
And DiVincenzo just smothering the shooter that time.
And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. To the left side wing. Outside, Green. Takes a three. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Green. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Pass to Hill. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And the Bucks with some changes. Ibaka comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Ingles in for Hill. Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Portis. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Poole. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Connaughton finds Ingles. And here's Ibaka from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. 1:44 left in the third quarter here. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. Over Connaughton. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
In transition, here come the Warriors. Ibaka with a steal. And And the Bucks shooting around 44%. Not bad. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Now here's Connaughton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The shot's good. Poole's got 9.
Whew, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Wiseman, pass to Poole. On the wing, Green. Kuminga up top, shoots over Ingles. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Oh, my, Wiggins saying no, no.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Kuminga against Antetokounmpo. Curry with a steal.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. The three from Curry. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Thompson against Holiday. Middleton from the outside. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Outside for Green. And again, no good by Golden State. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Statistically, he's a better rebounder at the defensive end, but this time Giannis extending, getting that extra possession and putting it down.
Now here's Curry. Uses the glass on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! Hey, there was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Fires from the line. Looney passes to Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throw good. Green.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Holiday passes to Middleton. Three-pointer, no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Sinks the tray.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Holiday on the tape. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Green's checked in for Green. Holiday hits them both. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Spins. Pass to Green. Now Thompson. Here's the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. So it's Milwaukee now. A 12-point game. Now here's Middleton from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry. Inside. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Middleton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one belongs to Wiggins.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Green. Shot from 12. The shot by Looney, no good. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Middleton passes to Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the end. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
previous play is overturned.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor.